Okay, as promised, here's a look at the little Schaublin 102 lathe in its pretty much complete state now, and it's come up pretty good, considering it was an absolute wreck when I bought it. And I'm just panning around to give you a bit of a overall on it. There's still things to be done on it. Some of the accessories that came with it are pretty knocked around, but overall the thing is operational, and the drive system worked out quite well. I had to do a lot of work on that. I had to fabricate up a mount, and it basically tensions the belt with the weight of the big old 240 volt half horsepower motor that I had. It's actually very heavy and it's perfect for the job. The drive belt is a nylon one that I got from Hong Kong. It's a standard size, a metre, and that seems to do the job quite well. I noticed they were using these on Schaublins on the internet in a few still photos that I saw. I've got the collet drawbar in it at the moment. That's a, you can see it's done a bit of work, but it's still okay. And accuracy wise, it seems pretty good. I turned up a little bit of steel in it just to try it out, and yeah, no problem. It measured up pretty good, as good as my Chinese lathe anyway, so I'm happy with that. And as I said, there's still things to do. Down here you can see where it's been so badly treated, they've broken the end off of the 90-degree setting device that basically this goes up under the bottom of the cross slide, and that sets the cross slide at 90 degrees. There's a slot in the bottom for a T-slot, so that's got to be repaired. I'll braze it up, I'll fix that up. I may even, as I have to replace that wing, I may even put an adjuster on it so that I can get it dead true, because there's a bit of wear in this slot. Everything's not as tight as it used to be. So, and the pull down on it doesn't even pull down. Look, it's got a bow in it. You can see it doesn't even work. So, as I said, there's plenty of work to do on the old girl still, just to get it in as good a condition as possible. And I'll pan around the back in a sec. I'll just show you here anyway. But okay, here we are around the back. I'll just give you a look at the drive system. It's pretty simple, really. The motor just sits on a pivoting plate, and it just pulls down on the belt. Simple as that. Just wander out, and then you can have a look around this side too. It's a big old motor. Should come up alright. And you can see here. Strange thing on this Schaublin that I can't understand is that on the top slide, the mark for the 0 degrees on the back, but there isn't one on the other side. So whether it's worn off from old age or what, I don't know. A lot of things on this are very worn. I mean, it's done a huge amount of work, this thing. It's really been through the mill. It's got some battle scars down here, you can see. None of which are really going to affect the accuracy, but it has done a lot of work, you can see. And even on here, these are worn so badly, they're probably half as thick as they used to be, and the one on the cross slide's even worse. But so yeah, they've been around plenty of times, that's for sure. So yeah, there you go. You can get a good look at it, and I'll turn a bit of steel on it in a minute just to give you an action shot. So stay tuned. Okay, here we are doing a cut. Everything's nice and smooth, and doing a high-speed steel cut in there. It's strange on this. Well, it's strange compared to my Chinese lathe in that the cross slide is the left-hand thread, whereas on the Chinese lathe it's right-hand thread, the same as the top slide. So I don't know why they made the cross slide left-hand thread, but I don't know. It's a mystery. But as you can see, she's nice and smooth, pretty quiet, and yeah, so it's left-hand thread to advance the cross slide into this thing. It's pretty weird. Anyway. And going through, no problem. Since they have enough power, no problem there. But, there you have it. That's nice and uniform. So I did actually mic it up, and it was pretty good. Certainly, there's no problem with accuracy. So I've got to get one of the first jobs will be to make up a dead centre for it, or try and get a little live centre, but these are a very unusual taper on these. It's not a standard number 1, so I'll, before I can really do anything serious with it, I'll have to get a live centre, or make up a dead centre for it. Probably do a dead centre first and get hunt around for a live after, but there you go. Not much else to explain. I'm getting some brass oil screw-down greaser caps for the plain bearings on the intermediate pulley shaft. You can buy them, quite good ones, brass from China for a few bucks each, and it's not worth trying to make them at that price. So I'll replace it's just got nipples there, old style nipples at the moment, so I'll put some screw-down grease caps on there, and it'll be a lot more convenient. You can see I've got adjusters on the front here that can adjust the bearing, the bush holders on the intermediate pulley, so you can align it, get any twist out of it. And overall, the whole welding job didn't turn out too badly. I was only very slightly out. I just had to put one little shim plate under just a very thin one under the right-hand side bearing retainer, and that was it. So there you go, she's all go, and at least I can use it now, and it's going to be very, very handy for doing tapers on this thing, because it's very easy to adjust. Got a very long travel on the top slide. She's nice and smooth, it works beautiful, so it's great. And so anyway, got a lot more travel than a conventional small or medium-sized lathe would have, so it's going to be a handy little unit. And I was going to make up an oil slinger to go, a shield for to go over here. Some of these had a shield similar to this. That's a shield to stop the oil spraying out from the front of the bearing taper. Some have it on the back, but this one I don't think never came with one. I don't reckon this model had one, because I've run it for quite a while and there's no sign of any oil coming out, because there is actually a slinger inside, basically within the actual front bearing section, which basically moves the oil outwards, and then it can just run down inside of here. So I don't think it really does need a shield there, so I'll use it as it is for now, and then see how we get on. I'll probably make up a thread protector to go over the thread. They did have those, and they were basically knurled a shield that went on, and I'm not sure whether it's screwed on or whether it was just a pressure fit, but probably screwed on. I'll have to research that as well. So and that's it. And one day I may get round to making up some brass oil caps for it, because originally they did have brass, and I made them out of steel because I didn't have any brass. So yeah, there's things you can do on these old girls and tizzy them up. I suppose it's a bit of a fun thing, really. But it is a nice old machine, and certainly it was a pity the way it was, and yeah, hopefully it'll keep going for another 100 years, because it is about 90 years old, or close to it, I think, so it's pretty ancient, and but still works, and it's nice and quiet, very quiet. So yeah, I look forward to using it, and I hope you enjoy the video. Maybe there'll be another one a bit later on. See ya.